Does anyone know a good plumber? I fucked up one of those stupid ritual things that everyone is doing, and now my shower head is leaking. And also there's some faceless guy in my kitchen. My landlord comes tomorrow and he is going to kill me. Especially because I have a cat and I'm not supposed to have pets. It all started when I was drunk messaging a girl on Tinder, and she said that the only way we could meet up was if I did this weird ritual thing where I summon a ghost or some shit. I think she called it Mia Culpa or something. Actually, her exact message was, the decaying flesh will not rest. I'm the Alpha and I am the Omega. I have seen the burning cities consume the earth, linked to ritual and destruction. Our souls meet when darkness spills. Mia Culpa, Mia Culpa, Mia Culpa. She was a rich chick. Well, at least I think she was a girl. I didn't really see her face. Her picture was just a black background with two shiny dots that kind of looked like eyeballs. I could sort of see some features, but it looked like her face was gray, and I couldn't really see her mouth. But she had really good skin. I wasn't about to rally for a pizza place. So anyways, I weighed the pros and cons of spooky rituals versus trampoline booty as best I could on 5 shots of Patron. It was totally worth it. I set my phone at 3:26 a.m., but since my phone is a 2005 Motorola Razr that was dropped in the toilet several times, it went off at 4 a.m. Fuck. I decided to go with the ritual anyways. I was also supposed to have a friend during this thing, but my bestie recently got incarcerated for selling heroin on the corner of Patterson Park and Eastern Avenue. Shout out to my maid, man! Anyways, I sat up to turn off my alarm, but the moment I turned it off, I drunkenly passed out again. I woke up like 20 minutes later and actually got out of bed this time, stumbling around the room in the dark because apparently you're not supposed to turn on the lights, because if you do, a ghost will pop out. Ooh. I was supposed to find a candle and light it, but my hangover just made me trip over the several candles I placed on my floor. Eventually I gave up and flipped on the lights and grabbed the candle from my desk. I squinted out my window to see what my ghetto-ass Baltimore neighborhood looked like at 4:20 in the morning. The street was empty except for some random wearing a black robe and a giant pointy black hat. He was staring up at me through the window. I could really see his face. You know, Baltimore has gone through the fucking dogs. First gang wars and now an updated KKK, for God's sake. I lit the candle and looked at my phone. I was supposed to knock on the bedroom door 66 times, a 66th knock timed out to 4-6. But since I had fucked up everything else, I just decided to do a shave and haircut knock, and then walk into the hallway. My room door was opposite to the stairs, and looking down that dog stairwell was pretty spooky. I thought I saw something move in the lower steps. For the next step, I was supposed to close my eyes and walk forward while chanting Mia Culpa, Mia Culpa, Mia Culpa, which is Italian for my culpa, which is probably some shitty Italian card. I decided to close my eyes and walk forward while talking about shitty Italian cards, but my cat, Fish Sticks, ran under my feet and I ended up tripping over him and falling down the flight of stairs. At some point, the stupid candle went out as I flailed down the stairs, but I was too concussed to care. I rolled up from the ground, groaning, and decided that I would just continue to go through with the motions. Which meant hiding in the closet and waiting for the ghost to play hide and seek with me. I chose the kitchen pantry because I had some oven potato chips in there, so I made my way back. As I stumbled, I heard several soft whispers behind me. I spun around, hoping that I was right about Fish Sticks knowing how to talk. But no one was there, except for the figure standing in the corner. I stopped, blinked, and it was gone. I really needed to lay out the Patron. As I owned in the closet, the alcohol and concussion finally caught up to me as I stumbled to stop, doubling over and vomiting watery Patron all over the kitchen floor. Fuck! My ass was landlord grass. The hellish combination of alcohol, concussion, post-vomit, and loony eviction notice caused my emotions to go haywire, and I unleashed on a violent sob, mucus and tears rivering down my face. I heard a noise outside of the kitchen. My eyes fell on the kitchen window, and I spied that stupid KKK gang member dude in my backyard still staring at me. I must have looked like an idiot leaping in front of my kitchen pantry, too ashamed to confront him. I just crawled into the pantry and shut the door. It was so cold in there that I damn near froze my mantis off. My air conditioner was probably broken. I definitely needed to call the landlord. That meant sedating fish sticks and stuffing him in a suitcase under my bed. At this point, I realized that I needed to reevaluate my life. Maybe I shouldn't drink anymore. Maybe I should give fish sticks to a good home. Maybe I should find women with intellect and pose. Maybe I should move out of my shit neighborhood where KKK people roam around for it. After going through an entire existential crisis in my pantry, I just had to say fuck it and end the stupid ritual. That Tinder girl wasn't even that hot. And besides, I still had like 70 more ritual things to do, which included lighting 8 more candles, stabbing a Japanese doll, and spinning around in a circle while screaming, "You're it, you're it, you're it." This was all supposed to culminate in me going to my basement, sitting in front of a mirror and looking into the mirror, but not actually looking into it, which absolutely made no fucking sense. As I got up to open the pantry door, I heard a low moan coming from the door. I froze and prayed to God that it wasn't my landlord. I cracked open the door to see the gang member KKK guy standing in my kitchen staring at me. I finally got a good look at him. He definitely didn't have a face. I guess getting your face taken away was part of some gang ritual now. He didn't react to my presence, he just stared. I don't know how the hell to deal with gang members or faceless KKK dudes, so I just stared back. We did this for about 5 minutes before I slowly inched out of the kitchen and back up the stairs. He turned to watch me as I went, but didn't move. So after that, I went up to my bathroom to take a shower. Now my shower head is leaking, which I blame on the stupid ritual. So if you guys know any good plumbers in the Baltimore area, I would really, really appreciate it.